YouTube. It's Crystal, and I look a mess right now. It's 3:19 in the morning, so can't sleep. And first, let me just say I found out how far along I am, and I am 6 weeks. 6 weeks. I'm so thrilled, and I'm kind of a little bit stressed out at the moment though, because I swear this is not, I don't know, maybe you guys can help me out, but I swear this looks like there's twins here. I don't know if it's just me. I'm not sure if it's just me, but it looks like there's 2 sacks, so I have no clue what's going on there. But that's my first ultrasound picture, and other than that, I wanted to explain how I told people I was pregnant. And of course, like, my mom knew because I told her I thought I was pregnant because I was 4 days late. And so my mom knew, and she got me the test and everything, and we took 4 tests, and every one of them came back positive. And my way of telling everybody, like, in my family, was I posted it to Facebook. That probably was not a smart idea, now that I think about it, because so many people, like, just completely bashed me because they think I'm too young. Well, I don't believe I'm too young. I mean, I'm a lot more mature than most kids teenagers my age. I'm a lot more mature than them. I mean, before my cousin died, I was helping take care of my cousin. My cousin was, not my cousin, my sister. She's my cousin, but I consider her my sister. So that's why I said my sister after, because she's my cousin, but I consider her my sister. But she's completely dependent on you. She was disabled, so she completely depended on me and my mom. And I did so much. I knew how to take care of her, just like my mom did. I knew how to change her. I knew how to feed her. I knew how to give her medicine. I knew all the stuff that she liked. So, I mean, I'm a lot more mature than most people. I mean, I helped take care of her ever since I was like 10. I've helped take care of her. I've never once not really helped. Like, I mean, I've had issues, like, behind, like, her moving in here and stuff, because before she lived with my grandma. But other than that, it wasn't really, that big of a thing. But everyone's talking so much shit to me about being pregnant, and I feel I'm more mature than a lot of people. I mean, I helped take care of my cousin. I mean, I helped raise my nephew. I mean, he, like, lived with us pretty much when he was little. So people just got to get over themselves. And, like, I told, like, family, and, like, I would, like, send, like, a couple of them, like, I put my pregnancy test up, and I would, like, tag them in it. And I tagged a family member that I assumed was family. I mean, my mom babysat her. She lived with us. I mean, she was family to me. And I tagged her in my post, and she sends me an email saying that she doesn't want me to tag her in anything because she doesn't even know why I'm tagging her, because she thinks I'm trying to get to my aunt. Which, if I wanted to get to my aunt, I mean, her daughters live around the corner from me. I could get to her. It's not like I need to go through somebody who's not even in my state or in my little area to fucking get to her. That's not what I need to do. If I need to get to her, I can talk to her at any point, and I don't want to talk to her. So she sends me this big long email stating that she thinks that I'm only tagging her and stuff to get to my aunt, and I'm like, really? So I blocked her. So she started posting all this shit on her Facebook page about how I am I'm pregnant and I'm 18 and how I'm going to be a bad mom and that I don't even know who my kid's dad is and all that stuff. And it's bullshit. Yeah, I went a little crazy and I do believe I know who the dad is. Like, I've narrowed it down to 2 guys, but it doesn't matter. You don't need to sit there and say that shit to people on Facebook and, like, put it out there to where family sees it, my other family. And she just was so rude about it, and it really hurt my feelings, and I literally sat there and cried because it, like, tore me apart. And then a couple of my friends that I thought, her sister's pregnant, so I assumed, she would be happy for me. And she flipped out on me. And it was kind of just, a lot of people have really been shocking me with their reactions. Like, my sister, though, I was so thrilled to death. My sister Ashley, I told her I was pregnant, and she was so supportive. I really didn't think that she was going to be like that, because, like, when we were little, she always was like, when you get pregnant, I'm going to punch you in the face, because your face ain't pregnant. And I really thought she was going to be, like, really, really upset with me and disappointed, but she's actually very much supporting me, which I really appreciate. And I told my grandma, my mom told my grandma's happy, and I found out the day after my cousin died, because I looked back, and right then it was a really hard time, so I wasn't really sure when I had found out, and I really feel like, maybe this was, like, the gift she left for everybody. So, I'm sorry, I'm just getting over bronchitis, so I'm a little sick still. But it just kind of sucks, though, that family can be like that to you when you would hope that they would be there for you. And it's really heartbreaking to me to know that people can treat people like that. I mean, just because I'm young does not mean anything. That does not determine how good of a mom you are. And she has no room to talk. She's not that great of a mom. I mean, she's in an abusive relationship, and I'm not saying, like, her name or anything, because I'm not like that. I'm not going to put her name out there on YouTube so everybody can know her name, because that's not the way I am. And, I mean, she's in an abusive relationship. She has no room to talk. And it just hurts to know that she's going to sit there and talk shit to me, knowing that her situation's not better. And it's just so, and I know this is kind of just like rambling on about it, but that's kind of how it happened. I just kind of randomly told people about it, and like I told like my high school friends and like my best friend Deanna. Love the bitch. We've been friends for like almost 4 years now, and I told her, and she's all thrilled for me. And I have a best friend, and her name's Dakota, and I've known her since I was in 8th grade. And we always used to mess around and say that we were each other's wives. So when I told her I was pregnant, she joked around with me and was like, "Oh, is it mine?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's yours." And it's nice to have like those people who know, that are going to be there to support you. And like I told my ex-boyfriend, like, from 7th grade through 8th grade, and he's all like, "Oh my god," because I had always talked about having kids, and he's like, "I'm just shocked that you're even pregnant right now." And I'm like, "Yeah." So it's just, and then like my brother, he didn't react too well. They like one of my brothers, he's like, "You should get an abortion," and I'm like, "That's just not even funny. Don't say that shit to me, because that's not a choice for me. That's never been something that I've considered myself to even want to do at any point in time. That's just not something I want to do." And I'm sorry I'm messing with my hair, but it keeps getting in my eye. But that's just not something I've ever thought about doing. Not something that I'd even consider wanting to do or anything. And it's just crazy. It's still crazy to think that I'm pregnant and I'm going to have a baby. And now I get to worry about if it's twins or not. So if anybody has had twins and you're watching my video, comment, please, and let me know. Because I'm really, really stressing on that. But I guess I should just end this video, and if you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the little question box, right? It's question box? I'm not sure. But I'm sorry I'm being retarded. Um, don't forget, if you like weird people, subscribe. I am amazing.